Good morning, everybody. I am Councilman Stephen Slachta from District 3 here in beautiful Bonita Springs, Florida. As you can see, I'm surrounded by beautiful water here at the Gulf, and we are very, very blessed to have such beautiful weather, beautiful home sites, and wonderful restaurants here in District 3. The other area of District 3 encompasses Bonita Beach Road, and we have some manicured gated communities such as Spanish Wells, Vanderbilt Lakes, and Mediterra. We hope that you will take the time to come visit us down here because, again, the beaches are so pristine, and recently Hickory Boulevard was widened, and beautiful bike trails, and there is what's the old bike trail where I come down here and I walk 2 miles down and 2 miles back. So it's a nice 4 mile with beautiful scenery surrounding the area, and that's on the Bayside. So please come visit us. Today, Winston Church, who's the president of the Bonita Beach Improvement Association, and Vice President Neil Arnell will be taking you on a journey of our beautiful area. We hope that in the future you will come down and plan on visiting the area and enjoying the food, the entertainment, and the scenery, and the beautiful pristine beaches. Thank you so much for visiting District 3.
Hi, I'm Winston Church. I'm president of the Bonita Beach Improvement Association. Been a resident of Bonita Beach for over 10 years. And I'm here today to take you on a tour of our beautiful area.
Hello, I'm Neil Arnell. I live here in Bonita Springs, right on Bonita Beach in District 3. It's a beautiful area. We're going to be taking you on a tour today. Some of the areas we're going to be covering will be the beach, the water recreational sports that we have here in Little Hickory Island, parasailing all the way to personal watercrafts, kayaks, you name it. We have it right here.
Well, let's go.
Let's go. The first stop on our tour today, Winston, is going to be beautiful Bonita Beach. In fact, there's some great shelling that takes place here in Bonita Beach, and these are just a few that my wife has picked up. And by the way, there's no live shelling here on Bonita Beach.
They will give you a fine for that.
They will, so it's very, very important. You only pick up ones that are not live. So these are some that my wife has collected over the years, and there's some beautiful shelling. This is some of the best shelling in the whole complete United States. It's done right here on Bonita Beach. And the other thing that we have to offer here on Bonita Beach, we have 2.5 miles of beautiful white sugar sand. And as you kind of scan up and down the 2.5 miles in that, it's a absolutely beautiful, gorgeous beach. A lot of single-family homes here along Bonita Beach, and at the north end, Little Hickory Island is condo buildings, and so it's a great place to live. It's a great place to enjoy life, and the beach is absolutely a beautiful place.
And don't forget, when you're on the West Coast, you have a sunset. These people on the East Coast don't get the sunset. We get it here. It's spectacular.
Oh, you brought up a great idea. There are many, many, many people that come to the beach every night just to watch that sunset. It is absolutely gorgeous as it sinks into the water. That's what it looks like it's doing. It's sinking right into that beautiful water out there. So, you know, the other thing too is the beautiful water temperature of Bonita Beach here. During the summer months, it gets as high as 93 degrees. It's almost like going in bath water. And then of course, during the colder months of January, February, it'll get down into the low 80s. But it's the water temperature is what really brings a lot of people here to the beach. Okay, let's go in the water. Let's feel this beautiful temperature of this water. I think it's right around 83 degrees right now, if I recall. Oh, isn't that nice? And
Neil, I'm sure you agree with me. I've lived here for 10 years, and that if there's such a thing as paradise, this is it on Bonita Beach.
This really is, and not only do we have this beautiful white sugar sand, but we also have this clarity of this water. The Gulf of Mexico is such a clear body of water. It's just a beautiful area.
It is. And here we are on beautiful Hickory Boulevard, lined with fabulous homes, with residents and tourists alike. Many of these homes are for rent, in season and out of season. A project we just completed were these bike lanes, 4 foot of wonderful pavement for recreational bikers to ride their bikes. What a fantastic place to spend your vacation. And if you're a runner or a walker, and you prefer that over biking, we got a great walking running path for you to use on Hickory Boulevard. Everything you need for recreational activities is right here on Bonita Beach. You know, one of the best parts for me about Bonita Beach are the great dining opportunities here on the beach and on the bay, and just to be able to go out and sit in the sand and have lunch. What a wonderful ambiance.
Yes, and this is one of these real busy places, one of the very few places that you can have lunch here on the beach at Bonita Beach.
And there's
absolutely gorgeous.
Several places you can have lunch on the bay, and that's neat too.
Right here on the beach, it's a great place to bring visitors, to enjoy a nice sunny day at the beach, and just everything else about this place.
You know, and to come here for dinner and watch the sunset, I mean, how much better does it get than that?
You know what, it doesn't get much better than that, does it?
Nope.
The wonderful thing about Bonita Beach is that there's so many different rentals, such as water sports, items such as wave runners. We have parasailing that's offered right here at the beach. We also have kayaks, canoes, pontoons a little bit further up the
back
beach
in
here.
the bay water, you can rent pontoons and go around the bay. That's a great thing to do.
Exactly.
Always something fun to do here on Bonita Beach.
Hey, let's go out on a wave runner right now.
Go ahead.
Let's go. We do have 10 public accesses that you can gain access to the beach. These parking places vary anywhere from probably 4 parking spots up to maybe 20. Some are paid, you will have to pay. Other ones will be free. You know, one of the best ways to get to Bonita Beach is by trolley.
But Neil, there's no question about it. The trolley runs every hour from the Kmart, and there's a trolley stop in front of every beach access. It's just worry-free. You don't have to worry about parking. Bring your lawn chairs, the trolley takes all that stuff for you. Come down to the beach and have a beautiful day.
So why would you drive to the beach then?
I wouldn't.
You might as well take the trolley.
I wouldn't drive to the beach. The trolley's the perfect way to get here.
Tour of District 3. We're actually taking you out on the waterways with Neil Arnell. Now Neil, tell me a little bit about what we're going to be taking a look at today.
Well, what we're really going to be doing is going behind Little Hickory Island. So we're going to be going in the Back Bay area. We'll be going through areas like Little Hickory Bay, then from there into Fish Trap Bay, and then from there into Big Hickory Bay. The reason for doing this, it'll give you a little idea what the backside or the east side of Little Hickory Island looks like, and we'll be able to see some of the wildlife, hopefully, on the Back Bay area, along with some of the very, very beautiful homes that are built. We're in Little Hickory Bay right now with the captain, and I'd like for the captain to introduce himself and tell us a little bit about his boat. Dennis?
Hi, I'm Dennis Blum. I'm a resident of Bonita Springs, and we're on an 18-foot cobia. It has a Yamaha 115 horsepower engine, and it's really well suited for traveling around the Back Bay. and the draft is about 1.5 feet, so we can go in some really shallow water. And I bought it in Bonita Springs.
Hey, that's a good place to do business.
That's right. So here we have Polo, our Italian greyhound. He's all dressed up in his life jacket, and he's really happy to be on the boat, seeing the back bay. He likes the back bay a lot better than the big water.
Our
Right,
first
Polo?
mate.
Yeah, our first mate, Polo.
Our first mate. This starts District 3. This is Bonita Beach Road. This is the bridge from the mainland onto the island, a little Hickory Island. There's a boat rental place right here. And then along the back side, there's a place that rents boats along with pontoons. To our left here is little Hickory Island right here. And this happens to be a research laboratory for the fish and marine life for Florida, Gulf Coast University. So right over here, they do a lot of research. They study sharks, different types of fish, and wildlife here in the waters. At the very north end, there's an area where you can actually hire a captain to go out fishing. So you can charter a boat and go out and fish, either here in the back bay, or you can go out into the Gulf or one of the channels and do fishing. So a lot of different boating activities, recreational things to do here. We'd like to talk a little bit about boating here in the backwaters. We do have aids to navigation, and what I mean by that, these are markers that have been put into the water to mark the main channel, and it's extremely important that you follow these markers and stay within the range of these markers. Now, the direction we're going in right now, the greens, which are the square ones, will be on the right. They are numbered. They're always an odd number. The red ones are triangle shape, and those are even numbers, and those will be on our left. Now, the neat thing about having the numbers on these markers is that you can look at a chart, a nautical chart, and you can identify exactly your location. You can pinpoint it exactly where you're at. Once again, you're going to keep the reds on your left because of the direction we're going in right now. And you do not want to be to the left of that red marker, or you couldn't run your boat aground. So proper boating, rules of the road for boating, you should go to your right and allow enough room for that boater to go in between the day marker and our boat. We're here in Big Hickory Bay right now. You can see some of the beautiful homes that have been built back here, and you know, some very good, large, good-sized homes. And then there's the some very nice, quaint little ones that date back in time, but are very, very well preserved and well maintained. So that's the neat thing about Little Hickory Island. It has a little bit for everyone, either old or new homes, and we're going past one right now that happens to be a very upscale type of home, and with the swimming pool here in the backyard. One thing about when you do visit Little Hickory Island and that, we do have some neat boating that can be done here in the backwaters. There's a pontoon rental place we're going by right now where you can rent pontoons by the hour. And it's just a great way to discover the backwaters behind Little Hickory Island. And this is one of the nicer boat rental places that we have here on Little Hickory Island.
Our tour of the waterways here in District 3. I want to thank you both for taking the time out of your day and allowing our viewers to kind of see what goes on back here in the back waterways of Bonita Springs. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
You are so welcome. We enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Bonita Beach is a vacation destination for people from all over the world. Now, Bill, tell me a little bit about why you choose to vacation here in Bonita.
Well, we come over every year from the UK, mainly for the sun, out of season. But when you come into Bonita, you've got this wonderful beach, you've got the views out to sea, you've got these wonderful houses here. It's just a real chill-out place, and we just love it. We think it's one of the most wonderful places in Florida. The beaches are so quiet. You can walk on them for miles. You can look at these wonderful properties. It's just a real chill-out place. It's a wonderful place to be.
We'd like to thank you very much for joining us today here in District 3 at beautiful Bonita Beach. I am Neil Arnell.
And I'm Winston Church. Be sure to come down and visit us on beautiful Bonita Beach. Back to you, Councilman Slachta.
Well, I certainly hope you've enjoyed your voyage today. This is another edition of Our Town, and I wish you a very pleasant day. Again, this is Councilman Stephen Slachta. Please enjoy our district.